Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Grand Spartan. Good to be back. Took yesterday off. Had the day off yesterday. Brought you that early morning recording yesterday. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. I try to stay away from early morning recording, 6, 7 in the morning if I can. Due to enthusiasm, probably didn't sound very excited to be doing what I was doing, but I can tell you I was very excited because I had that idea and I wanted to get that thing built, this intersection here. Wanted to get the intersection done while I had it fresh in my mind, a kind of the vision I had and what I wanted it to look like. And that would not have been possible had I gone through the entire day and done my standard recording in the evening. A lot of time would have passed and I most likely would have forgotten what it was I was trying to accomplish there. But I appreciate it if you watched. If you hung out and watched. I had fun. I had fun doing it. In Alpha 15, I did a lot of my recording at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And you could tell it. You could tell it. And I changed that up. I changed that up after I realized that, wow, maybe a few people are going to watch this. So I started recording in the evening. And once I started doing that, the enthusiasm certainly went up. But I want to take a look at this again now, too, and see what exactly it looks like here once we get some lighting put in place. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad once we get it all painted up. And I had a bunch of questions about why in the world are you expanding your garden looking for so much fertilizer. And I tell you what, if I didn't make it clear yesterday's episode or day before, I need a lot of paint. I need a lot of paint because this is going to be a pretty large structure once I finish everything. And I want to be able to get it all painted the way it should be, make it look nice. And in order to do that, well, I'm going to have a lot of chrysanthemum, cotton, and goldenrod. And I kind of need it in a short period of time. I don't need to stretch that out for long period of time. I know my spikes are going away down here, but kind of the reason I've been for the past week or more refraining from doing anything to this down here is because I think it's going to change. I think I'm going to change all of that up. And I didn't want to spend a lot of resources because I'm just going to auger those spikes down anyway. So I didn't want to spend a lot of resources doing all that. It looks like everything's grown up here. We can come up here and take care of that in a moment. All the forges are still burning. Nice. Okay, so they're right where we left them. I had worried that something happened again where all the time had passed even though I was not online. So look at that. Look at all those bones we have. We just need murky water. Murky water. We'll be able to make ourselves some more glue, more duct tape. Guess I can take that thing and wrap it up in there. Check our workbenches, chem labs. Nothing in there. Let's take a bite of some meat stew. Get everything topped back off before we get started today. I've already wasted 4 minutes of time sitting here kind of explaining myself, but I took a little break yesterday from 7 days, and I played Destiny 2. Oh, I know you're like, what? Grand Spartan played something other than 7 days to die? Sometimes it happens, folks. Every once in a while. But I did. Good friend of mine has been really excited about it, and he didn't play Destiny 1. I did. I played Destiny 1 and enjoyed my time playing it. And so he bought it, and I said, hey, you know what? I'll buy it. I'll give it a try. I'll see what it is, what it's like. And I've been enjoying myself. Don't have much time on it. Thought about running a short stream tonight. Let's see, because today's episode. Thought about running a couple 2-3 hour stream on Destiny and doing like a one-time deal where I just, that one night stream Destiny. But we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Glue. Oh, why am I doing glue here? We can't do glue there. Silly Spartan. Let's see how much glue we could make here. 868 glue. Just like that. All right. And that's really just because we were limited with the water. We could have made more than that. Could have been close to 1,000. Let's get that going. I don't know why I did not do that before. Stick my bones back in there. Let's check on the fertilizer over here. 26 made. So we have a little more than an hour on this one. And look at that. 321 minutes on that one. So the goal there is to make the entire garden, tree farm, into a functional garden. And so today is day 42. I didn't even pay attention to that. We need to get over here and get these spikes in place. I took that day or so off, and I've completely forgotten what it was that I was trying to accomplish here. Was there anything needed to be repaired down here? I think we topped everything off that was steel. Check these support columns here and make sure they're all repaired. I have cement in my inventory, so I could repair the cement columns here if I need to. Well, oh, look at that. We'll take all that stuff. Guess I can go ahead and start putting down the spikes. Let's top things off here. We don't have any steel in my inventory, so I can just that's all just a click. That's all exploding crossbow bolt damage. See how it's just one click? 5998 out of 6,000. That's just exploding crossbow bolt damage. Is all that is. It's pretty crazy that exploding crossbow bolt does so much damage to the standard zombies. Doesn't do much to the ferals or the radiated, but does no block damage at all whatsoever. No block damage. That's a really nice thing about those. So let's see. I think I get confused between the Stream Series base and this base since they are similar. How many spikes it actually takes to fill this in. I think this is around 700. Is that right? I think it is. Go ahead and get these in place now. Someone asked me to, I think I'd mentioned this before, to do this base without the spikes, without the wooden spikes. Now, the reason I do the wooden spikes, at least for now, is because I want the most even body count I can get, or corpse layout, across this base here, the base platform. And the easiest way to accomplish that is with a spike. Most zombies will destroy a spike. One spike, one zombie. And right now, at least, it seems that I'm getting the most efficient. No, efficient's not the word, but the most even layout of all the bodies, the corpses, after the horde is done. And so, at least early game here, while I'm working on this base, I'm going to continue doing this. And it's probably not the most enjoyable thing to watch, but, you know, certainly the best way for me to get bones to be able to make a lot of paper and a lot of, because paper from the glue. Hopefully I don't get shot by my own shotgun turret. All right. Let's see who she called. I'm sure it was not the Ghostbusters. Uh-oh, here we go. Trying to time that out just right. All right, let's get those bones. Oh, that bonus yield, that harvest off the bones, really nice. You know, probably should upgrade these to steel. I don't think there's going to be much of a need right now because I think the cops are not exploding in this particular area and they're not getting caught up on them. And by having the wings, someone told me that I needed to fill it out, make it a full square. But the reason I have the wings is so I can go out on the wings and protect all the columns all the way around. I mean, I kind of can through the quarter blocks as well, but there was a reason why I did the wings like that. Instead of making it one giant square platform or a rectangular platform or something like that, have those wings, have a better view. You have a better view of what they're doing down there. So it looks like we're not going to make the horde on this video. It just depends on what I do tomorrow night. Because it's Thursday for me, Friday. Or what I do tonight as far as the stream goes. And how long the stream lasts and all of that. As to whether or not I have a video up this weekend or whether we wait for the horde to next week. Because the horde videos are pretty lengthy. What I'll most likely do, how far are we in? 10 minutes? Is I'll get real close to the horde. I'll get real close to the actual horde attack. And we'll end it there. And then we come back because if it's anything like last time, you remember I had like 20 minutes worth of knifing corpses. And so if we're going to do that again, I want to make sure I plan for plenty of time. I did not plan properly for that horde, not realizing how many corpses I was actually going to get for that horde. Sounds like a wandering horde. You come over here and mess up my spikes, wandering hordes. Well, the lighting is good. I think I only have a couple. No. Okay, no, I do have 4. I guess that's 2 on the stream series that I have. 2 on the stream series. It's really bright because there's my mining helmet there. I turned it off for a moment to show you how bright it was without it. I like that. I like that we can see everything during the horde down beneath us. Be able to take those suckers out with the exploding crossbow bolts if I need to. Can see trouble spots. But yeah, I've been toying around with the idea because I do play other games. I do play other games outside of 7 Days to Die, especially now the newness has worn off of Alpha 16. The server's kind of dead, the multiplayer server. I have been on multiple times lately, and I'm the only person on there now. Everyone else has pretty much given up on Alpha 16. So I, transitioned over after a few months or so after a new alpha comes out, and I'll play other games. I go real hardcore for the first 2 or 3 months when a new alpha comes out, and I just focus on new base designs. And I have a new base design, really excited about it, but it is a slow, tedious build, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to preview that. It's another funnel style build, but just a little different. Had that extra thought and touch went into it, and I really like the way that it looks so far, but it's just a slow process. Same thing here, bulletproof glass. It takes a lot of time to pump that out. They did a bit of digging on it because it has 4 pits to bedrock, things like that. But yeah, hopefully I'll have that one out in the next maybe week to 2 weeks or something like that, depending on how much time. Goodness, now that I'm playing Destiny 2, I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do anything. I have no time. I do this recording. Well, that's an hour, a little more than an hour if you include everything. Boy, so that's 500 spikes. I have 400 left. Oh yeah, we have less than a third to go, so we're good. But what I was going to say is I've been toying around with the idea of starting a new channel just to play other games on. And I don't know if it's going to be worth my time to even document things like Destiny and games like that and have a completely new channel to do it on. I just don't know. So let me know in the comment section below if you would even tune in to see something like that, or if you're only interested in here to see 7 Days to Die. Most likely that's what I'll focus on, regardless of whether or not I have another channel with a game or 2 here and there. Yeah, let me know if you would tune in to see something like that. Now, I just made a boo-boo. Look at what I did. Grand Spartan just boxed himself in. Because a game like Destiny 2 does not fit my style of survival. Though when you watch me play it, you can, kind of say, well, Grand Spartan's fighting to survive on here. But no, it's not really a survival game. And so I don't want to junk up the channel with a game that is not, doesn't really fit what I do. And it'd be kind of cool to keep this channel mostly 7 Days to Die specific, or at least zombie survival kind of games. Now, there's a new game coming out. I contacted the devs. They said they would get me a press kit. And so I'm hoping that that is true and that they will. And I'll be able to do an early access preview of that game. Really excited about the game. Don't want to give it away quite yet. But it is something that I'm excited to be able to cover. And hopefully in the next week or two, that will become a reality. That is the... I just destroyed my own spike. That's what they have talked about the time frame they gave me. So maybe here in a couple weeks. But that would be a game that I would cover on this channel because it is a zombie-based game. Even though it's not survival, it is zombie-based, and it is something I feel like would be appropriate for the channel. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted and updated on that. Well, nice. We're done. We're done and ready for the horde. Ready to take it on whenever the opportunity arrives for us to do so. All right, so back to this beast here. Oh, look at all the legless zombies just wandering around out here. Hey, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing out here like that? Just crawling around with all your friends? How'd you lose your legs? How did that happen? I think I saw a big mama. Yeah, big mama. All right. Well. Let me check my mini bike. Yeah, we have all that stuff to sell off to the trader. Not that it's a big deal, but I do want to stop back by there. Maybe we take a little break here in a moment. I'm going to go inside and dump all this stuff off. And we take a little break and ride over to a trader. I think everything respawned on 40, though I don't remember going over there in the past couple of episodes. I was so focused on building. I know we rode around at one point. Ammo. Well, I also need to check the forges. Check the forges. Let's stick this building stuff in here for now. Well, we're getting a decent supply of building products. Let's see if we can stick those frames in there. Stick that here and this in there for canned food. Boy, 20 canned stock. Can of stock. And our cement we put away in here. Get my first aid kits back on my belt. Sort. Just like that. A little bit of gas on me. Let's look at the forges. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I remember. We're out of resources. We are out of resources. And I think I had said a couple days ago when I did my last recording, that's what we're going to do leading up to the hordes. We were going to mine. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn that off. We need clay. I guess I could take this last little bit of clay and iron and stick in here while it's burning. Leave that going. And we're out. Let's see, out of stone. Are we completely out of? No, we're not completely out of stone. We'll top these off. Give them a little bit of love. They're still pumping out too. I need to check my sand. Maybe we take a trip to the desert here pretty soon. I don't know. I'll have to look at my map. And I think on the let me zoom out. On the Let's Play is where I went over to the wasteland biome. Right? Right there. Found lead. That's close. Maybe we do that. Maybe we even start there, and I see a little desert right here. Maybe we tunnel from here over to the desert area or something. Just change it up a little bit. Oof, we're low on sand. Low, low, low for the low, low price of 5,000 there. 5,000 there. Yeah, we'll stop right there with it, though. We'll put this away. I'll have a bunch of trader items in the mini bike. Exploding crossbow bolts. I have 168 left there. We could make some more, though. Let's do that. And we're out of nitrate and a little bit of coal left, so we need more of that for gunpowder. This will last a few hordes. You know, this most likely, the hordes are going to get more difficult. That's for certain. It's going to take more shotgun shells as they become more difficult. On our wood, we need to get more wood going too. We need to go over there and get that tree farm. 125 more. That's good. Leaves us with 88 duct tape. Have plenty of duct tape for crafting. Or glue. I'm sorry, glue. 372, another 22 minutes in that. 22 minutes in the fuel. Good there. Good, good, good. I need to get my spike club repaired and up to 600. Oh, I tell you what. I think we have one lying around somewhere. I guess not. Well, it might not be a bad idea to get one going. I hope that I don't have to have it, but you never know. Won't need wood. Wood. Spike club. How long does that take? 50 seconds? Ugh. Okay. Well, we're not going to do anything. I'm just going to ride over to the trader real fast and sell off all this stuff in my mini bike. So the next time I take off, we'll go take a look at the tree farm too. Ooh, you know what else we need to do? I need to harvest this. So you get 4 for each one in the fertilized soil. Goldenrod is not ready yet. And you get 5 cotton in the fertilized soil. I don't know how this is ready and that isn't. I guess that was planted much later. 124 chrysanthemum. If we wanted to make paint, we need more bottle murky water. So this forge over here that I put the sand in, this is going to be our glass jar forge. Make 1,700 glass jars there. We're going to be limited on the paint that we can craft. Just because of the, look at all that meat I have, folks. I need to stop just hunting altogether right now. That's kind of silly to say, but I have so much meat. Bulletproof glass. $95. Let's do another 50 of those. And let's do however many of those we can make. 45. Get those going. And we're out of glass. Let's do that. Get that glass count up. Okay, and we goofed around enough at the base that our spike club is ready. So, bam. My very first 600 spike club on the series. I don't know where she's at, but I hear her. I see her. Over there. Let's get out of here so she doesn't spawn. And distract me again. There's a jumping zombie over there. Well, let's ride to this guy first since he's close by. And we'll try to sell off all these items that we have. Just to get them out of the bike. I'm pretty sure we've been there recently. And let's scoot by the tree farm and see how it's coming along. The front trees, I still do not understand why they don't develop as fast as the other trees. I don't understand that. I do not get it, folks. Take a sip. My tasty beverage. Oh boy. Out of gas. There we go. On the road again. I do that a lot. I don't even pay attention to gas. Because I always carry spare gas either in my inventory or in the mini bike storage. I always carry it so I don't even sweat the whole gas thing. I know a lot of you look. You're down to 3%, Grand Spartan. Does not faze me one bit. That, and that. Into a sort. Let's go talk to Mr. Trader. See what his
what do you want?
potty mouth wants to say today. Sell. 15,000 for that little bit of stuff. That's nice. Nice. I think we were here recently. Could buy these electronic parts, electrical parts from him. That's 4,000 for those. Might benefit us. Heavy bandit chest armor. Huh. Purple. It is purple. And everything restocks tomorrow. So after we do our cleanup, everything will restock. Let's go ahead and buy these. That's only 4,000 for those. Let's see what he has under the all section here. I need to go scrap some cars too, because if I were to buy this oil, that's 5,200 for 22. I mean, that's kind of like 22 repair kits, but. Oh, and someone said I missed a can of tuna. I was very disappointed. Oh, look at that. He has electrical parts under this section too. That's kind of odd. Nothing else. We could buy those insulators. Oh, look at him. Poor fella. You cannot come in here, sir. Howdy. Howdy, Mr. Zombie. Well, those zombies love jumping on the cactus. Well, we'll stop by there, get that, and then drop by here and get that. Not much reason for me to get too involved in building today because we're horde right around the corner. I can go lay some things out, get some things planned, but we're still very short on bulletproof glass. I need a lot more. And I know some of you are saying, why don't you get 2 of those forges going? Well, I could. It's just so darn resource heavy. I just need a little bit at a time, 50 of this and 50 of that, and just take my time with it because it takes everything. It takes lead, glass, iron, stone, clay. Just so resource heavy to make that bulletproof glass. Well, that's a pretty good barrel. Take that and right on over here. It looks like the trees should be done in the next day or so. We come over here and cut those down. Might even double the size of that sucker again. So I think we got, 20,000 from it before? 20-something thousand. This time we should get 40-something thousand. And then the next time after that, if I were to double it again, then we'd get 80-something thousand wood. And that would provide enough wood for paper and spikes and fuel for our forges for a while. I may not even have to cut it down every time it's ready to harvest. I may do that to start out with, but down the road, may not have to. But, if you look, let's look at the recipe here. Just to make one paint, you know, takes one of each of these. So you're talking about just to get a stack, I need 1,000 chrysanthemum, 1,000 cotton, and 1,000 goldenrod flower. Let me tell you, I'm going to go through 1,000 paint in just a blink of an eye. It goes fast, folks. It does not take long to go through paint. And when you're painting these large builds like what I do, you'll find yourself that's the final touch. And I think it was no, it wasn't it was the electroshock base that I painted, the entire base. Yeah, that took me like a week to get that done. After the build was complete, there was nothing left to do except for paint it. It took me the better part of a week to get that done because I ran out of paint. And in that case, I just went around looting all cardboard boxes in the cities for paint. And the pharmaceutical company, like you saw me do a couple days ago, and all, you know, because there's no way I wouldn't have had time. That would have put me like 2 weeks behind trying to grow enough of the chrysanthemum and everything. There's a deer. Oh, it almost ran in front of me and wrecked my insurance. Probably wouldn't even covered that. But yeah, so I need a lot, and that's why you see me doing that. Now, once I get all that I need for paint, I'll keep planning it because, you know, we're going to have other bases. This is not going to be the only base that we build. So I'm going to need, let's buy that. Could probably sell him this. Maybe at some point, though, we hold on to this. We make ourselves a submachine gun. You know, good submachine gun. I don't know. People keep telling me to do that with my, what you call it, the 9mm shells. Same thing with the 44, man. If we keep digging those up, I'm going to have to put a 44 together. What does he have here? Well, I could make a machete. I'll need to buy one of those, a little small engine that's no good. There's a fertilizer for 36. We'll buy it just because it takes 50 hours to craft it. All right, let me head over to this guy over here. Well, we might go over and get some more blocks put down today on that walkway. And I'm probably going to change up the support a little bit. You know, it was a quick, easy way just to test it out to see if it would even work with the supports. Originally, I had in mind to put down 2 poles to support the walkway. But, I don't think I'm going to need to do that. I think it's going to hold weight just fine. He has electrical parts, too. Look at that. Auger, chainsaw with a 429 engine. It's almost worth buying it and selling it back to him. The everything except for the engine. Oh yeah. We'll buy those lights and save me having to make those. Those are kind of expensive to make. SWAT helmet. What does he have under all? He's selling wood. I don't think I've ever seen him sell wood before. Electronic parts. I think we're going to be able to get enough electronic parts. I should stop buying those. There's so many buildings that I can go and wrench. Now, on a multiplayer server, you probably want to buy what you can because they go away quickly. Everyone's out there scrapping everything. But on here, I think I'd be okay to not buy that kind of stuff, the electronic components and parts. I just sold that stuff off, so I had extra money. Well, let's see if he has tuna. No. How about fertilizer? No. Check this one more time. Buy a couple simple lights from him. I can make those easily. This chainsaw is tempting, but it's really expensive just to buy an engine. And we can sell him back the parts, but not worried about it. All right, take his mail and ride into the sunset. Sorry about that, Trader Joel. Trader Joe Bob. So we could spend an episode going into that big city right next to us here and just wrenching all of the computers and things in there to get those components that we need, electronic components for lighting, because I'm going to certainly need a lot of lighting. A lot of lighting. I mean, I need like 100 of those fluorescent lights or something like that. And it's going to take a long time to put that together, but that's more or less why I just bought what I did buy from the trader, because we are going to need so many. But we'll probably focus an entire episode on going into the city, finding one of those buildings with all the computer components inside, the computer modules, whatever you want to call them, and just scrap. We'll take a wrench and some steel to repair that wrench, and we'll just go to work. Maybe coming soon to an episode near you. Scrap day in the city. Whoa, water. Right into that. All right, well, we'll go drop this stuff off. Big Mama, what you doing, gal? Falling down like that. Oh, there's a screamer. Let's turn my mining helmet off, see if I can't pop her before she screams. Hey, you know what? Let's let her scream. There you go. Let's see what she draws into us here. Oh, soldier. Well, that's good. Oops. Come on, cheerleader. I'm trying to get this soldier. Oh, I thought she was going to get me. Oh, he's down already. 600 clubs are talking. Don't you hit me, your yucky fingers. Bit of oil. Is that all? Well, that wasn't very exciting. Been getting those feral radiated whites lately when she screams. I need to bump that up. I need to go back in the XML file and find the scout XML. And, wasted body. And see if I can't bump up the amount that a screamer will spawn at one time. Need to see if I can fix that. Change that. Put this stuff in there. Building. Oh no, crafting supplies. That's crafting and crafting. That puts us up to 522 and 230. I need to look at those lights. These right here, the fluorescent lights, and I need to see how many of those I could actually make as it stands right now if I did nothing else. If I harvested nothing else. Let's go ahead and scrap that. Another 125 exploding crossbow bolts. Puts 233 in there, so we have almost 2 full stacks of exploding crossbow bolts. You know how much I love those. Meant to put my money in my mini bike and did not do it. Not that we need it. I'll stick that right there. And jars. Let's get that turned into bottled murky water. $669.27 minutes. Perfect. We're going to need that in there. Only 55 cotton. Might take that cotton and chrysanthemum and go over, because we have a lot more fertilizer now too. We could do a whole row now of fertilizer, another row with fertilized soil. And plant more cotton. Right now, I think that's the thing I'm shortest on and the chrysanthemum, but either way, expand that garden. And try to get at least 4,000 or 5,000 of each one of those to make the paint with. And I know you're probably wondering about those lights. Let's do a test here. So lights. Plastic. I need to start looting that or buying it from the trader. That's expensive. This is expensive to build these things. Forged iron by 500. So if we went over here and we clicked on lights, fluorescent lights, we can make 76 right now with everything that we have. Let me get an idea how many we need. So 40. 40 that way. Yeah, we're gonna need about 120 of those lights. I'm gonna go ahead and just make them. We'll make. Let's see. I can make a total of 76. Let's make 50 for now, and I'll save the last bit of components that I have in plastic, just in case something else were to come up between now and then, because it'll be a long time before I actually need those lights to put them in. And I'll show you why and how I'm going to do it. Might have to put in multiple generators. Might have to do multiple generators to get this thing to work. Well, what we can do here for the last few minutes of the episode is I'll grab my building supplies again. Get that on my belt. Concrete blocks, the arch, and the round corners. There was another block that I had here, didn't I? Maybe not. And then grab a couple stacks of this. Oh, there's a wandering horde. Let's go get us some of that. Hey, fellas, ladies. Ooh, right in the eyeball. Right in the kisser that time. Big mama. Big old tanky mama. Now let's get them away from our build, since this is only concrete. It's not upgraded or anything like that. Let's try not to stack the bodies too much. Trying to get in and get out. Don't fall on Big Mama. Oh, there's another screamer. Let's see what she draws into us here. Hey, Nurse Nancy. Hey, gal. I'll use your bandage. You know what? We'll take those bandages. And oh, here's a big guy. Yeah, he's not playing around. Oh! Took a long time to switch between my... Sure she didn't spawn any more of these guys. I was just gonna... Oh, she's feral. Feral? Feral lady, you're a mean feral lady. Oh! Oh! Chainsaw? Oh, chainsaw's not any good for the feral white. Not any good for him. Hey, buddy. Oh, she's down. Ah, I think I got her. Yeah, keep on screaming. Using up those vocal cords. I don't think she can spawn in but so many waves. I did change that, though. I did change that a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought I was... Oh, it's 2 feral whites. Oh, boy. Ring around the rosy. Ring around the rosy. I don't have time here to do what I want to do because they're just right on top of me. Exploding crossbow bolts for the win. Oh, buzzard. Oh, I think I jumped over the buzzard. I'm out of stamina. Not good. Oh, got you, buzzard. You sucker. Nice. We got to get this guy down until my stamina builds back up a little bit. Well, that's always fun. You know, we can... Oh, my goodness gracious. Backed up into my base. Not good, Spartan. You can't be missing these guys. I have enough misses with the duds. Mrs. Duds. Nice. And we'll take that stuff. Cheerleader just a following me around. Grand Spartan Cheer Squad. That screamer too. Ah, some feathers. Soldier! Ah, soldier has some feathers. Feather in his cap. Big boy. Big boy going down. Oh! Coming in from both sides. The Joe Bobs. Oh, where'd that other white go? Where'd that other white go? He didn't get away, did he? Or despawn? Be very disappointed if we missed out on that. Oh, I hear one. I could hear the little pitter patter of the footsteps coming at me. And we're going to use you as a target to blow this white up. Oh. Let's see what we can do with the club here up close. Nice. We were able to get him easily. There's another screamer. I mean, this could just be a never-ending pattern of chaos if we wanted it to be, you know? If we just wanted to continue fighting screamer hordes, you could just do this all day, every day. If we're trying to collect bones or loot or whatever. Ah, oil. Oil, my friends. Texas tea. I'll take that puffer coat. It's actually not a bad puffer coat. I guess I could do this. I was going to try to build some, but, you know, I thought we'd try to get some of those feral whites inbound. Look at big boy creeping up on me like that. You're a little too heavy to creep up on anyone, but... Can of peas. Can of peas. Yeah, we could have a pretty much unlimited supply of bones just from this. I let her spawn 3 times. Could have kept going with it. Could have kept going with it. And, you know, have 40, 50, 60 corpses out here lying around to loot and skin. Look at all the bodies over here. Yeah, it seems like on Alpha 16, I've not been getting, and I know some have. Some have been looting like augers and things off of zombies. I've not had that kind of luck. Oh boy. I've not had that kind of luck with looting bodies. I don't seem to get anything worthwhile off of them. For the most part, at least. Only use I have for them are the bones. Oh, there's that buzzard. We'll go ahead and get those feathers. I almost capped out on bladed weapons, just from skinning bodies. Pretty much one horde capped us out on bladed weapons. Need to repair this thing. Make a new one. I need to get a... Oh, there we go. Need to get a 600 quality. I don't know why we haven't done that already. I think we made a couple extra blades, didn't we? Can we do that? Well, just that little bit there, we got 92 bones from that screamer horde. Couple screamer hordes, I guess. You really can just let them keep spawning. Sort of a glitch in the system, I guess you could say. But you could absolutely do that. Gonna scrap that. Put these away. You and you. Gun there. The coat, I probably should stick it in the mini bike because that's really the only time we're going to need it. We're out and about. I'm just going to shove that in there for now. And we are at the time I need to go ahead and wrap it up. I took the building supplies, full intention of going out there and doing some building. So we have 2,000 paint. I'd love to have 3,000 or 4,000 more to go along with that. Make sure we have enough. Look at that bulletproof glass plate. We could do another 31 of those. Let's do it. 50 lights. Done. All right. How much power do they take? One takes... Does not say. I'd imagine 1 to 5 is what each one takes. I don't recall right off the top of my head. And maybe it said it and I just missed it there. Oh, look at that. 868 glue for duct tape. And we take that 124 and take that. Nah, there's no need to do that. Let's take a full stack of 500 and 500. Let's go here. Let's type in duct tape. Go ahead and get 500 duct tape going. And forged iron. Wood. Oh. Well, let's... No. That's not what I needed. I needed leather. Which one of these forges can produce? Machete blade. Takes 30 seconds to make one of those. I really thought we had... It's probably here. I'm probably looking at it. Maybe in the tools chest. No. We need to sell off the... Well, I need to combine the auger parts. Let's do that now. Assemble. There's no need to let those sit around. What is that? Science 7 of 10. How many points do we have? 134? Well, we have 62 now. Make sure there's nothing else I wanted to put points into. Pommel Pete might give me a bit of extra oomph when I'm fighting those hordes. I want to have the do-it-yourself. I want to be able to make those things in the near future. All right, so our machete blade should be done. Oh, we don't want to do it in this one. That's going to be a while. Machete. Craft it, 15 seconds. Stick my leather back in there. Gonna disassemble my auger. Take the parts, handlebars. 515. 600 auger parts. Nice. Nice. Assemble. So what does that put us up to? 566. We're getting close to a 600 auger one of these days. And a 600 machete. All right. Beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for hanging out again today with the old Grand Spartan. Always a good time. We take on this horde and we'll get back to building this this thing here that I'm working on. Oh yes, I wanted to show you the other day what it looked like, and it was still wet, so it was hard to show off because some parts being darker than others, and it was nighttime. It was nighttime. That's what it's looking like so far. Right there, what she's looking like. Excited about this one. Excited about it. A lot of work to still be done, but I think when it gets finished, it'll be unique and different from most anything you've ever seen. If all goes well. Well, when we come back tomorrow, we'll be right around the corner from the horde. I might even burn a few minutes in game off to get me real close to 2200. So when we start up, it's almost time for the horde to begin. And then day after that will be mining day. We'll be mining and gathering some resources. Maybe harvesting our tree farm should be ready by then as well. Well, have yourselves a good day. Join me tonight, most likely, on stream. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Destiny or 7 Days to Die. One way or the other, though, stop by, say hi. Let me thank you for your support here on the channel in person. Have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you all next time.